This is the plaintiff, Shannon Grant. He says he's been friends with the defendant for 29 years, but he's owed money, and he plans on getting it from him here and now in this court. In 2008, he registered a car in his name for the defendant. The guy got 3 parking tickets, which he never paid, and now he's on the hook for over $800. His own car got towed and impounded because of it. He's out all sorts of money because of him, and is suing for the $1,032.54 he's owed. This is the defendant, Richard Green. He says this lawsuit's a colossal waste of time for him because he has no idea what the plaintiff's talking about. He never put a car in his name for him and never got any tickets on said car. The guy hasn't produced a ticket for him to see, has no proof of anything, and is off his rocker if he thinks he's gonna shell out $1,000 to him for no good reason. He's accused of unfriending a friend.
All parties, please raise your right hands.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case on the docket, the plaintiff wants the defendant to pay up on a loan, and he doesn't care that they've known each other for 29 years. But the defendant says he doesn't owe the plaintiff anything. He's making it up. It's the case of should old acquaintance be forgot.
Shannon Grant?
Yes.
Okay. You are suing Richard Green for $1,032.54 that you want paid to you for parking tickets, impound fees, transportation and lost wages as a result of tickets that the defendant got on a car of yours, car of his that you put in your name?
Yes.
What are you doing that? Why did you do that?
When you know somebody for over half your life, you grew up with them, you know their mother, father, and of course when people just get married and have kids and they ask for your help because of family problems, you know, I was going through family problems at the same time, and I was living on my own. So when he came to me reaching out, I felt deep inside like, you know what? If my mother wasn't there to help me and I'm busting my behind working like he was at the time, I'd want a friend to do that for me. So.
Yeah, but why did he need you to do that for him?
He had an accident with his brother's van, and it wasn't his fault, he said, or something like that. And there was a conflict within the family business that he worked in with them helping him get a car on the road.
Why does somebody have to help him get a car? He's a grown man.
First things first. This is
no, just
exactly
give me
what
the
I'm
answer.
saying.
I know the answer is going to be because he has bad credit, right? That's going to be the answer?
Basically.
Okay. How do you get bad credit?
Basically.
Not paying your bills.
Paying bills. I believe it wasn't just bad credit, though.
It was worse than that. Because that's enough to not want to put a car in your name that he's driving. Because if he gets tickets, he's not going to pay him.
You're right.
Right?
You're right.
All right. So you decide to put a car he's driving in your name, and what happens? And of course, like if he ends up hitting a truckload of orphans, who do you think gets sued?
I would.
Okay. All right. So what happens?
What happened was it was supposed to be for a short period of time until he can just get on his feet, about 3 months.
And how'd that work out?
4 months. Really, it was a 6-month ordeal with the insurance.
Okay.
Long story short, within a 2-month period, I couldn't find Rich, okay? And not only could I not find him. What do you mean you couldn't
find him?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? This guy's like your blood brother, your best friend. Who you have to...
Exactly.
I'm making fun of you right now, so I don't know why you're tricking that.
No, but this is the
your
truth,
best friend who you can't help but help out in his time of need because you're just like you've grown up to... How do you not find him?
I'm trying to avoid it, but it's drugs.
Whose?
It was because of drugs I couldn't find him.
Whose drug use?
It was because of drug use.
Whose drug use? Everybody else understands the question I'm asking, right? Whose drug
Rich
use?
Couldn't be contacted at his house or where he was at because his family and nobody had contact with him. He ran away from everybody.
Okay.
Because of drug use.
His?
Yes.
Okay. So now you can't find him. And did you know that he had a drug problem?
No.
Well, apparently you didn't know him very well to be putting the car in your name. So
Found
now
out very quickly, man.
So he's run off, and who's the lady next to you?
This is my fiance.
What'd she think about all this? Oh, she just gave you a dirty look. Go ahead.
Well, the thing...
No, I didn't, Judge. Don't get me in trouble. Go ahead.
The thing is, I honestly would have never believed that my friend would have ever put me through this.
Okay, so now you can't find him, and what happens?
I go by...
Why are you looking for him anyway? Did you...
Because of 3 tickets, that's right.
So you already got notice of the 3 tickets.
I would have never even... I would have gotten to the situation that you originally said, where he would have probably crashed with some kids and I would have gotten in trouble. And that's when I would have found out about the car. But I thought, basically...
What do you mean found out about the car?
Because I don't know what happened to this car.
Okay.
Okay? It mysteriously just disappeared. Okay?
So the first inkling you have there's something wrong is that you get a ticket in your name.
Yes. And when those tickets came in my name, I was trying to reach out and find him because I'm like, yo, what's going on? He was coming by, I get in the car, and then he just disappeared. The thing that was funny that I didn't realize was that his mother and his brother that's a police officer were looking at me suspiciously for my name being on a car that's his, okay? And the reaction I was getting out of his mother made me very really like take it serious, like, yo, hold up, you think I did something funny with this guy? So I gave his mother and his brother the title without it signed because I said I wanted the tickets to be paid and I will sign it. For him to mysteriously not know nothing about a car.
Yeah, what ended up happening? They forged your signature?
Oh yeah. It's gone.
You're just full of good decisions, aren't you?
I know.
Why would you hand over the title?
I guess intimidation is his brother being an officer, making me feel funny. And I know them.
Why don't you just say what it is, which is that it wasn't a very bright move on your part.
It was stupid of my part.
It was incredibly stupid.
I know that.
So now you hand over the title, and then what happens? You end up as a litigant
honestly,
in court.
I didn't hear anything from...
Did you ever talk to him between the tickets
honestly,
and now?
I did, and I kind of thought that it was handled because I never got any more paperwork
When you
in the mail.
talked to him, what did he say to you?
It was lightly brushed off, like, I'm sorry for the past. We try to, reconcile it. Reconcile, like, trying to get it back because I've known him for so long. I didn't really want to make it just that.
Did he ever pay you for the tickets?
Oh, no.
Did he ever say he'd pay you for the tickets?
No. Never said a word.
Why did you get the car out of impound?
It's my car first. That is not the same car that was in impound.
Oh, oh my goodness. They impounded your car, another car that they did find because they couldn't find his car. So you ended up having to pay impound to get your personal car.
And marshal's fees.
Oh my goodness. All right, show me the proof of everything that you paid and start talking. What happened?
Look, we've been friends for a long time, just like he said. There is no situation. The problem what he's saying where I disappeared.
Why is your car in his name?
Wasn't my car. I don't even own a Honda. If I would have owned a Honda, it would have been like a Honda Civic, Honda CRX. I do like performance cars. I own a Eclipse right now, all-wheel drive turbo, Now, at the time when he was saying he was coming around my house looking for me, the reason he felt intimidated was the way he was coming at my older brother. Disrespectful, rude. This is my family's house that you're coming by.
What was he coming over there to do?
I really didn't know. I wasn't around. My brother,
you must have heard.
So if the other person really stiffed you, would you ruin a 29-year relationship over $1,000?
It sounds like that relationship was doomed to fail anyway. If the whole thing's going to take place, you might as well get your money.
I like the way you're thinking. What do you think, ma'am?
I would sue him. I would sue him. I want my money.
I like this group. because most people go the opposite way. What do you think?
Yeah, I wouldn't sue him. 29 years. I haven't been alive for 29 years, but 29 years, you've been through a lot, and I can just suck up $1,000.
Okay, everybody take advantage of her if you know her. Going inside the courtroom.
My brothers and my mother and them, they don't like to bother me with stuff that I don't want to be bothered with. I'm trying to take care of my own business. I had a lot of other issues.
You sound like such a liar, I got to tell you. Who's the person with you?
It's just my friend. He doesn't know nothing of the situation.
Okay. So when Mr. Grant calls you and says you got tickets on the Honda of yours that I put in my name.
He never called me. There's never no mention of any tickets or anything like that.
My friend, are you trying to tell me that the first you've ever heard of tickets is in this lawsuit? You can't possibly
He called me Monday and told me that he had tickets that was in my name. I told him to bring it by my house. If you feel you got tickets, bring it by my house. Let me see it.
But why? If you never put one of your cars in his name, then why is it that you would say, let me see the tickets?
Because
why wouldn't you just say, I don't know what you're talking about, you're out of your mind, you're crazy?
I did say that, but I said, if you feel like, I owe you this money, let me see. Because he's calling me, asking me, I just called you to set up a payment plan. It's $500. I just want to work up a payment plan. I said, I don't pay nothing. You feel I owe you something, let me see this paperwork. You expect me to make a payment plan?
I'm sorry, did you have a car put in his name?
No, I didn't.
Then why would you ever ask to see the tickets?
Because we hung out together. I drove cars that he had, but I didn't own the car that he registered and insured. So I could have been driving a car, hanging out with him, and got a
Where's the
ticket.
title to that Honda now?
I don't have it. I never
Did
registered.
your brother and mother get it?
No, they didn't.
So you could just report the car stolen.
I wish I knew the VIN number. I would love to do it. I would have loved to do it.
You can find it. I bet you find it in your insurance.
Oh, you're right. Thank you. I will do that.
Is that where we're going on this? Seriously?
I think so.
Over a couple of tickets?
Your Honor, honestly, I've never even registered a Honda.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this loud and clear. Only God knows why you lie, but God will come haunt you for things like that.
Well, I'll do you one
Okay.
better. We don't even have to wait for God for him to meet his maker. Because I'm going to take care of this right here, right now. God's hands are full. What's $60 for transportation fees?
I had to take a cab there, go back to the bank, and then go back to
Do you
the
have
toll.
proof of having expended that money?
Do I have proof of spending the cab money?
Yeah. I need
no,
proof
I
in
do
court.
not have it.
Okay.
I just
you
have
have
that.
proof of the parking tickets. You have proof of the price to get the car out of impound. You don't get lost wages. You don't have proof of the transportation fees. I'm finding in your favor in the amount of $784.21. Pay the man.
Well, Judge Miliana has ruled for the plaintiff here. The defendant's right here. What's your reaction to this outcome as you come out of the courtroom here?
It's funny, you know what I mean? He ain't had no proof, nothing had my name on it, but she sees that, okay, I did it. So it's all good.
All right, so you think he's making this whole story
did,
up.
man.
Okay, so why would he suddenly go out here and come into court and make up a story on
There's
you
a lot
like
of stuff that's been made up over the past couple of
Why?
months.
Why?
I don't
Give
know.
us an idea
Couldn't
why he
tell
would
you
do
why.
something like
Ask
that.
him when he come out here.
All right. All right, right down this way. All right, so step on in here or come on up a little bit here. What's going through your mind here coming out?
Everybody that knows me knows I'm a real friend, and I'm not going to try and make myself feel like I can't be a friend to people that really deserve my
You
friendship.
stuck your neck out for him, right?
Yeah, you know, I would love for somebody to do that for me. So
Would you do it again?
for a real friend, for everybody's little real friends out there.
Well, why do you think he turned on you like that?
Mainly because of, I think he's mad at me.
For what?
Becoming successful.
Harvey?
2 seconds. When money changes hands, get it in writing.